Hey fam, I want to talk today about escaping the matrix. Now, some of you may ask, well, quite like the movie, um, although there are similarities, and I do believe they were trying to tell us something. Now, there is and has been for a long time an ancient watcher's lair. It's simply a place where the powers that be can monitor the goings on of the world. And in monitoring this, they also wish to ensure that we all behave a certain way. In 2 Corinthians 4:4, Satan, the God of this age, has blinded the minds of unbelievers so that they cannot see the light of the gospel that displays the glory of Christ. This world has been created to keep us, if anything, unfocused on the word and focused on the world. That's why you have so many of us caught up in this matrix. We're just going about every day doing what we feel is right, what society has told us is right, and what we think will get us to the next level. However, Ephesians 6:12 says, "We do not fight, we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities and wickedness in high places." And these places are a lot of times in the spiritual realm, because remember, where there is good, there is also evil. And the world we live in, this is not heaven. This is an earthly place that we are simply visiting. Now, let's explore the lie of Satan as regards being in the matrix. Habits, tradition, and dogmatic beliefs have turned us into mindless robots who don't enjoy life and just follow a predetermined path that was handed to us by society. This programming, however, can be broken if we realize that it's in our hands to transform the way we're living and gather the courage in our hearts to think and act differently. Then life can be turned into a beautiful celebration filled with laughter, play, creativity, and love. How, you may ask, do you deprogram yourself? Well, you start by stopping the giving away of your power to authority. From a very early age, most of us has been taught to doubt ourselves and do only what authority commands us to do. Now, as adults, we don't trust ourselves, and so we choose to let others take responsibility for our lives. We support politicians who do nothing but lie to us in order to satisfy their hunger for power, being under the illusion that by doing so, we're choosing a brighter future for ourselves, when the options we're given in our pseudo-democratic system are very limited and almost the same. This way, we allow a small group of people to manipulate us for their own personal gain. Detach yourself from materialism. Being brought up in a consumer culture, we believe that money can buy everything we need and will bring happiness into our lives. So we choose to buy more and more things without end, but we always end up feeling dissatisfied and hungry for more stuff. The truth is that money can only provide us with substitutes for what we truly need, but not the real deal. What we need is neither possessions nor services, but things such as love, friendship, and creativity. Escape the herd mentality. Unfortunately, society has suppressed our individuality since the day we were born. We've been programmed to doubt ourselves and conform to what is considered as normal. This, however, prevents us from embracing ourselves and creating our own path in life, which is causing us immense emotional pain. From today, starting today, distance yourself from the herd mentality and start paying attention to your inner voice. Doing so will allow you to follow your calling and live the way you truly want to live. Start being leaders instead of followers. Read eye-opening, mind-empowering books. There have been plenty of wise individuals who've written books in which they share their thoughts on life's problems and how they can overcome. Many of them criticize the workings of society and offer their insights on how we can help create a more beautiful world. And I am one of those authors. I have a giveaway, fam. I've been trying desperately to get you to donate to the ministry, and I thought of a way that perhaps might encourage some of you to be more giving. And so I'm giving away ebooks of some of my works. I've written over 35 books, but these are my bestsellers. A to Z Women of the Bible. It's a pictorial. I actually found pictures of what women in the Bible might have looked like during their time. And so I put their stories and a picture along with their stories to give readers an idea of some of the fantastic women who are mentioned in the Bible. My other book, which was a very big bestseller, Hip Hop Illuminati, it talks about those artists in the industry. A lot of it is based on my videos. My videos were based on this book, a lot of them, about how certain entertainers, particularly in hip hop, were motivated by the promise of money and fame, and they sold their souls in order to get in this game. And I talk about them and I expose them. The Thug Bible is the true story of my life. It's an autobiography in which I tell you how God delivered me from a very rough life to a very successful life, only to allow me to fall again because I wasn't living right, and then to bring me back up again in order to be a testament to the glory of God. A biblical view on smoking weed is exactly that. I tell you what the word has to say about it. The Price of Fame is also a story of a lot of the Hollywood actors and actresses who met very bad ends as a result of their choices. And Secret Societies of New York is exactly that. It exposes a lot of the secret societies and secret clubs of New York, and the criteria for gaining entrance and gaining membership and what goes on behind those closed doors. Satan's Children deals with the industry as a whole, and it recalls a lot of stories that happened in the industry and what was behind it. Fake Blood is the true story of me going undercover in the Bloods gang to find my daughter. And you can read about that. And I also am trying to get that made into a movie. As some of you may recall, I did have the trailer up for a number of weeks. It's still up, actually. End Time Prophecies is based on the book of Revelation, and I break it down to the best of my ability as to what I believe the book of Revelations is trying to tell us. And finally, Lead Me Not Into Temptation is exactly that. It's a book on how we can avoid being led into temptation. So family, remember, to get the book, just simply donate to the ministry, $10 or more. And in your giving of the gift, make a note to me which book you would like me to send you, and I will do so. And I thank you so much for supporting the ministry. The donation link is in the description box. Thank you. And I want to just take this moment to pray. Lord, thank you for the subscribers. Thank you for the people who tune into the ministry. Thank you so much for those who donate to the ministry. Lord, I need them so much right now. As you know, I'm going through so much, just trying to catch up on bills and keep a roof over my head and over my cat's head. So Lord, I ask you to soften the heart of those who can give so that they will. And also, may my work be a blessing to those who give. I would like to just thank them in advance and thank them with a gift of my work, so that they will know that I do love them and I do care. And I ask all these things in the mighty name of Yeshua HaMashiach. Amen.